That free throw missing. TV, no question, Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
And one of the best big men in the game. Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Young outside. Sarr the screen. Down low.
Come on, man.
That's
going to get smacked down.
Work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
On the wing, Bridges. Ball from long range. Knocks down the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Sarr. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Good man.
And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well. One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
Bridges misses. Wizards leading by 6. Pass to Davis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting.
Come on, man. Y'all got to move.
Koulibaly with it. He's picked up by White. Nice ball movement by Washington. Koulibaly with the steal. Here's George. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Washington?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Here's Kneppel. Still without a basket.
A lights-out shooter. Opponents will learn quick. You have to guard Kneppel tight, or he'll knock those down.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Pass to White. And it's blocked. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, with that size, it's easy for Sarr to see right where the rock needs to go.
Here's Diabate. Now, here's Ball. Defended by George. Out to White. To the middle. Koulibaly with the steal. Here's Davis. Diabate grabs the board. And so White will bring it up for Charlotte. 9-point game. Bridges outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a...
Come on, Miles Bridges. Come on, Miles Bridges.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Vukcevic. And he
Come
goes
on.
in for the dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. On the wing, James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Washington leading now by 10. Here's Davis. Bridges with the board. Inside. Lets it go. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Hornets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. He doesn't get the second one. And no good. And so it's Washington in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And don't go away. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And the Wizards making
Make them whole fight.
Substitution on the board.
Bridges for three. Washington with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the paint. Here's Jusquite.
Come on, man. You can't keep up with that shit. Keep up with it. Fuck.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the
Come on, man.
work.
Fuck up that shit,
Now,
man.
you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Comes up empty down low. Hornets trail by 8. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's Young. Off with the layup. And here's Charlotte. Bridges outside. Both teams will make substitutions.
Third team foul. Substitution on the board.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Ball. And that one, good. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's deflected. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a
Damn, look at that shit look real, nigga.
They're going to have to tone it down or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws.
That one drops. He ties it up.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way
It's a game
he
again.
reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. To the right side. Miller outside.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are
Oh,
looking
man, that's going to be 3 shots, man. Come on, man.
Second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a
He
breather
need a
and
little bit
maybe
more pace.
adjusting a thing or two. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
And the free throw, no good. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Pass to Knippel. Johnson with the rebound.
Come on, big house. We had the
So it's
shit.
Johnson who brings the ball up for the Wizards.
We had the shit. We had him. We had him
Those
beat.
plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
The offensive rebound. Vucevic. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Knippel. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here are the Hornets now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity,
Oh, that smoking that
fans
bush, nigga.
appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
What you
That's
love
a
about
coffee
Grant
bush
Williams
smoke.
is the intellect he has for the game. He knows his role, he plays it well, he brings toughness and energy on both sides.
To the middle. And stolen by Whitmore. Right wing. The 3. Kept alive. Here's Vucevic.
There is such tenacity on the defensive end from Grant Williams.
Knippel.
I understand.
The best.
Man. All right. I feel better, man. Just for the nigga about to kick your ass, then you got excuses all the time.
It is good off the assist from Williams.